Hey, hello everyone and welcome back to Paranormal Time. Today's video is all about the paranormal. Whether you are a believer or skeptic, there is no denying that the idea of ghost spirits and other supernatural entities has captivated people for centuries. In this video, we'll be searching some of the most compelling evidence for paranormal activity and sharing some of the most chilling stories of ghostly encounters and discussing some of the most popular theories about what lies beyond our realm of understanding. So turn off the light, grab a blanket, and get ready to explore the mysterious and often terrifying world of the paranormal time. Let's get started. Today I'm going to tell a story about Black Knight. First, an apology if you see any mistakes. As written, I am reading it. I looked for some time at the colorful and bright demon mask being sold in the market, and I wondered who used them. Why would anyone even keep them in his or her house? They had no aesthetic value anyhow. Were they related to black magic in some way? While these questions pondered me, I knew that I had to head back to my home and reach there before it got dark. My home was located deep in forest, where I had spent most of the time for the last 2 years now. Occasionally going back to the city 230 km away to get some supplies. On my way back to my forest home, I walked 24 km where the last bus dropped me. After an overnight journey, I couldn't get my jeep this time. It was damn tiring. My friend's son was overhead when I reached home. To my surprise, I found things were new. The floor was swept. The window panes were cleaner. Then I saw her sitting there. "Who are you?" I asked. "Please don't kill me," she said. I looked at her. She looked a little polished girl to me and was wearing a shirt and pajamas. At her, which on would have looked good on her, but now was tattered and covered with mud and blood. She was clearly in her early 20s. She was afraid of me and trembling with fear, more so when I took out my revolver from my jacket. And what could I have said to her then? "Why are you here?" I said. "What? Have you taken a bath? Your hair are wet." "Yes, but I failed." She tried to smile, but stopped, yet she got little comforted now. "They tried to kill me. They put a lot of mud and thick on my body." She mumbled, "Another victim of travel witch hunt," I thought. "Why did you take bath?" "Near that well." "In the open?" I gave her a weak smile. "And you guys should know I am a weak man. You can go to room on the left and clean your wounds." I gave her clean cloth to wipe herself and few clothes to wear. "See what fits you," I said as I looked in her eyes. She tried to smile and went outside. I started to load my gun. I knew that they would come for her, and in case they would want to brand me as witch accomplice, only gunpowder could stop them. I laughed as I thought that. But they would not consider me a god of fury weapon, as they used to. Why? Simply because there have been enough gunpowder being fired on them through the ages, and still the Mormons could not be leaving their javelins and poisonous arrows and started using some guns for God's sake. This very thought made me to sleep on the side laughing, as my stomach pained due to it. She came inside and I checked her out. She was covered till knees with my big shirt. One girl in one shirt. "Was that some song?" I said. There was a pause. "You were a hunter?" she asked me. I laughed so hard that she again thought I am going to kill her. "Yes, I am a hunter. I went near her and I hunt lonely girls in forest. And you know that?" "What I do with them?" I asked with my eyes. "Wouldn't." She gulped into her throat. "I leave them where I find them," and I again roared with laughter as I picked my old grape wine bottles. "I am very afraid. They will kill me. They tried to burn me. Please save me." She spoke slowly. "I'll cook for you." She spoke in same soft voice. "I'm not hungry right now." I was little surprised by this. Her voice seemed different to me now, more soft, more soothing. "You might be sometime," she said. "Maybe, but tell me, how did you land among these tribal people? Where are you from?" "Our ship crashed on that side of the shore." "Oh, that storm last night. Where are you going? You lost someone?" "I did not have any to lose." There was a pause. I could listen to the sound of wind blowing in the group of trees around us. "Human trafficking, you see?" she mumbled. "Human trafficking. Wow, that's a strong phrase. What would they do to you?" I screamed. "They were smuggling us, me and some other girls, to southern Europe, and they would take us somewhere in Middle East," she said and stopped. Her eyes looked empty for a while, but suddenly again carried a trace of fear. "I was looking for some food in jungle and this tribal caught me." Her voice was full of hatred and anger for tribesmen. Suddenly, somewhere in the forest, there were noises at a distance. Lots of drums and howls occurred, and a sudden, horrifying silence swept through the lonely woods. "They are looking for me," she said. "How will they find you?" "I don't know. They have their ways. I'll protect you, but you have to do something for me." "What?" I looked at her from head, and she looked beautiful to me suddenly. Was it a grape wine? Has she done something to me, innocent grape wine? Can you do anything? "I don't want to die. Tell me what I have to do." There was a pause. Abominable ran up for her as her eyes spotted mine for some emotion which wasn't there. "We have to cook." I smiled. "I got 2 rabbits in my pack." She nodded. I looked at her as she put the big auto sail on fire. She looked as innocent as she could to me. I never expected to find a person like her on my expedition, and this suddenly led to an odd sensation to me. I had read a lot about witch hunting tribes, their ways and their costumes. More than that, I had read a lot about witches, especially the New Age witches. You could find them anywhere. They could be normal housewives, model, TV presenters, college students, but not functioning under secret societies, organizing secret stables, and they need not always stay in jungles, but needed to go to dense forest to avoid attention, and most importantly, to give a natural tasks to their craft, to be a sink in the 5 elements of cosmos. Not all of them were witches in sense of people considered them to be. Some were in the cults of the curiosity, some out of respect for the as if they considered it a religion. Some of them were obviously involved with black magic and all its black magic deeds. But then among 2 witches sacrificed by these tribesmen, there were innocent girls as well, like the one before me. I heard a very loud noise from outside. I went outside and saw a tribal standing outside. He looked in his late teens and was breathing heavily. He was carrying a bow and arrow, and his facial expression showed anger and disgust. He was a spy maybe, but foolish enough to reveal himself now when he had located the prized catch. Me possibly could not stop himself. Night was stalking her place on the sky chair as the orange ball dipped itself into the green ocean, so I looked around to make sure nobody else was there. So there you have it, folks, a glimpse into the mysterious and often terrifying world of the paranormal time. Whether you are a believer or skeptic, there is no denying the enduring fascination that people have with ghost spirits and other supernatural entities. We hope you enjoyed this video and that it has left you with some insights and perspective on this intriguing topic. As always, thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Until then, stay healthy, stay tuned. See you in the next episode. Good night.